Since my last commodity video, the prices of crude oil is again started to pump towards the upside. Gold and silver on the other end are dumping. Well, it is quite very absurd to see that, because war is still going on, and what actually is happening right now and how high the price of crude oil will pump before an actual dump. I'll be discussing each and everything in this commodity analysis video. This is a quick short video updating on the price. So let's get straight to the point. I'm on the gold's daily time frame chart over here, and as you can see, the price of gold has started to dump a little bit. When I made my last commodity video, the price of gold was somewhat over here, and to be quite honest, the market is still sideways only, nothing much movement as of now. Overall, the market is sideways, but we can see a little bit dump in today's candle. So, I mean, yeah, there's not much volume also as of now, and let's see what the market of gold has to offer. But as of now, it is just dumping towards the downside, slowly and slowly, and you can watch my previous commodity video to hear my stance on gold, silver, and crude oil, like what I'm expecting in the next few weeks and months from them. And well, to be quite honest, as of now, there is no major or any sort of fancy price movements or any news related to gold and silver. As you can see, same is with silver also, the market is dumping. Yesterday's candle, as you can see, dumped approximately 3% towards the downside, and today's candle also already dumped 1.36% as of now. And well, same is with gold, same is with silver. There is not much volume right now in both of them, because the main reason I've already explained in my previous video, but overall I can give a summary is that we have already seen a huge price movement in silver and gold. They are already overbought, and we have seen a decent crash also in silver and gold. So half of the people are in fear because of war, and rest half of them are in greed, I can say, and they are buying because it is uncertainty, and half of them are in fear because they have already faced huge losses from this massive dump. So most probably this is the reason, and this war is mainly focused on oil. That is why oil's price right now is very uncertain and volatile, rather than gold and silver right now, because they have already pumped heavily in the past few weeks and months. So it's quite stable in these two. Alright, so I'm on the crude oil's daily time frame chart, and to be quite honest, do let me know in the comments below that should I start analyzing Brent oil chart as well, which is UK oil, or I should continue analyzing and trading on US oil only. Why? Because to be quite honest, these both are different categories, I would say, of oil, because these both are called crude oil, but one is Brent oil and the second is US oil. US oil is mainly, I would say, extracted in US, and the Brent oil is mainly extracted in Middle Eastern countries and Russia, India as well. So basically, there's a lot of different types of oil, but Middle East, Russia, and India call their oil and sell their oil based on Brent oil's price only. And as of now, Brent oil, UK oil right now is getting very much of volatile. So if I switch to UK oil quickly, you can see there's a gap up opening over here. So there's a lot of demand we can see again in the price of Brent oil. There is a gap over here also which is unfilled, same as like with US oil as well. And as of now, I'll be really honest, both of them are very uncertain and very volatile. So right now, if I move to US oil, as you can see, there is a very important resistance level exactly over here, from approximately $88.1 to $89.8 level. There's a very crucial resistance level, and the price of crude oil is breaking it towards the upside. Right now, fundamental price movement is going on in the market rather than technical. Market right now is moving based more on hype and fear and FOMO, uncertainty because of war and whole geopolitical issue, rather than technical price movement, support, resistance, demand, and supply. That is why we can see the price of crude oil breaking important level of resistance very easily, and the price is getting very volatile. So we have already seen in the past couple of days. So That is why it is important sometimes to ignore a little bit of technical analysis and focus on fundamental analysis, because over here if I start to trade using support and resistance, then obviously I'll get liquidated very easily. There are very high chances that that will happen. So as of now, the price of crude oil is at $92.5 level, and it has done a breakout of this level. Let's see what this candle has to offer. As far as I know, we are seeing a very good demand in the price of crude oil. I won't say actual demand, because see, crude oil, how it works is that it is based on demand and supply, and right now there is a lot of supply of crude oil in the world. Then you might be thinking that why is the price rising then? Because traders, mostly big institutions, hedge funds, and some and retailers also, few percent of retailers, they move the market and they bet on speculation rather than actual price movements. So if today any sort of war happens, then most of the people are in uncertainty because in of the next few months, not today or not in this week. So most of the time it is speculation only, because war will obviously will get over in the next few weeks very easily. So right now people are just speculating the price of crude oil right now. As of now, obviously I'm personally not taking any trade. Are you guys taking trade or not? Do let me know in the comments below. And again, none of this is any sort of financial advice. Do your own trading, do your own analysis. I'm not giving any signals over here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. As you have already seen, the prices of gold and silver are quite stable right now and dumping towards the downside slowly and slowly. Volume is also pretty low. Whereas on the other side, crude oil, we can see, or I would be more specific, US oil and Brent oil, both of them again are in very uncertainty. They are just pumping towards the upside again. And right now, too much volatility in the market, and there are already gaps that are left, and they that have to get filled. But let's see when these gaps will get filled, because I don't think so these gaps will get filled in the next few upcoming days. But let's see when this whole war like situation gets over. And I've seen many people right now, especially in the countries which are top importers of crude oil. Those people are in FOMO and they are running to buy oil because they think that the oil supply will be very short. So let me tell you, no, we already have months and months of oil supply with us already produced in this world. And now many people will say, well, that Strait of Hormuz is blocked, so which is causing a delay in import and export. Well, yes, it is, but that is not the actual reason of the price of crude oil rising towards the upside. And that, to be quite honest, will not affect the demand and supply much, because whenever these prices of crude oil rise and fall, this is because of most of the time speculation of big institutions, traders, and all of the main money market, because they bet on the future. So that if war is happening right now, they bet on the next few months rather than today. I can be wrong as well, because it is a little bit complicated, this whole macroeconomics and how these main assets actually work, demand and supply and futures and options market, everything. Yeah, I'll make a separate video about it as well if you guys comment. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.